Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with our next strip of Prizm Basketball. A little very cheap team pricing on the retail 5-box pick your team. How are we doing today, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat if you're joining us. Finally got this one full. I believed in it. Prizm is awesome. Always a lot of fun, especially as we're ramping into the basketball season. So let's get to it, my friends. Very cheap on the team pricing. Some good potential still here out of retail for how cheap it is. We're looking for those pink pulsars are kind of the big chase. You can hit short prints in here, like the manga and stuff like that. And then, so yeah, ultra rare, sublime, and manga. So manga's a huge chase. Those are worth a ton of money. And then, of course, silvers, the green exclusives, things like that. So of the big rookies. So let's see what we got, friends. 5 boxes to get through. As always, good luck. Good luck to everybody. I was a little shocked that this took quite a while to fill. Just how cheap it is. Very cheap. You know, good potential on those top rookie spots still. And hopefully we can hit a manga too. That'd be awesome. Mangas are some very valuable cards, especially in PSA 10s. Speaking of PSA, we do offer grading services, if you didn't know. So if you get anything here that you'd like to have evaluated for PSA, we now have our form linked at the top of every single break. Every break, all right? Yes, always looking for the Buzelis. And that's a nice thing too, right? Not a lot of people, you know, you don't see retail box breaks like this. And more specifically, a lot of times when we do these, we do them as randoms. So being able to pick your team, chase the greens, plus some more silvers. Tristan Da Silva right off the bat, nice one, Magic. You know, being able to chase them for your team. There's a little Bulls for you, P. Will. Castle Base. Silver dominance on the Jalen. So something different you don't see every day. And it's, like I said, it's cheap. So really kind of got to find the people to take those cheap teams too. Caruso on the green. Green are exclusive to retail. Larry Bird. Silver. Like the hit always sticks there. Joker dominance. Austin Reeves green for the Lakers. Impact Ricochet. Wow, this is like sticking. What in the world? I can't even get it out of the sleeve. Look at this. It's like stuck. Is it the sleeve or the card? It's very odd. There we go. Oh no, it's still happening. Well, at least it's in there. There must be some sort of film on the card that is wow. Some sort of film on the card that's making it stick to the sleeve on the inside. Green RJ, LeBron base there. Middleton. You see Franz Wagner, green. Siakam, Pacers. Impact green, Rob Dillingham, nice one there for the Wolves. Zion green. Are we still a Zion believer, anybody? How we feel about that guy now? Jonathan Mogbo, silver. And Impact, Jacoby Walters, silver. Closing out our first box. All right, number 2. Trying to summon Ricochet. Let's go. Zach R. They always stick and sleeve. Oh, do they really? So it's just the silvers then. So there's got to be a film, like a weird film on top of the card then. That's because they're kind of sticking to the card in front of it too. So. Ooh, there's an orange. There's an orange or ruby wave in here. Oh, and a pink. Yeah, we got a pink pulsar. Let's go. This is an interesting box. We didn't see a... It's either... I think it's a ruby wave, but we didn't see one of those in box 1. It used to be ruby waves were the everywhere, and then the greens you only got 1 or 2 per box. Now it's kind of different. But we do have a pink pulsar. I believe they're numbered to 42, so it could be pretty big here coming up. My throat's super dry. I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit, trying to keep hydrated here. Alright, here we go. Let's cut right before the pink pulsar there. Green, Kelly Oubre. Green, Bronny James, a junior impact for the Lake Show. Deron Holmes, Nuggets silver. Emergent, Donovan Clingan. Green, DiVincenzo. Hey, Jeremy, we're officially started on eBay, by the way. Also for everyone else watching, our first eBay breaks are now live for bidding. Yeah, this is, I mean, you can kind of tell. It's almost like a little cloud. I wonder if wiping it will do anything. I doubt it, but kind of a bummer there. So we have 3 breaks listed. All right, that kind of helped a little bit, but still sticking down at the bottom. We have a UFC Sapphire 10-box case, pick your fighter. We have a Finest Basketball Delight, pick your team. And then listing right now from like now all the way until like 11:30 tonight is a Star Wars Chrome 8-box case. Pick your characters. So, all right, here we go. That's Miami Heat. Miami Heat rookie. Let's go. Kel'el Ware. Nice hit, Heat. Numbered 21 of 42. Going out to Dustman. There you go. At least it's a rookie. Not the worst rookie either. So there you go, Dusty. We'll get the big boy outs. A little pink pulsar. Kel'el Ware. Got a ruby wave coming up here. Jalen Tyson and a ruby wave. Karis LeVert. So that's not numbered. They just make these harder to hit this year. They're in regular Prizm too, I think, right? Micic. Yes, it's under best card breaks. And I don't know. You can search for best card breaks. like search the seller, but I don't know how to search on eBay Live. Because when you go to eBay Live, there's like no, search for a seller button. There's a Buzelis base. Brandon Roy. But yeah, we have 3 events listed, and then all of the breaks are on the normal eBay bidding. So if you're interested, we're going to post about it tomorrow and kind of link our channel or our profile, and then you can see all the breaks that are open. James Harden on the silver. LeBron dominance. Silver Pritchard. Green, there you go. Green emergent Ricochet. Nice one, Hawks. Struce green. And SAR Deep Space. That's cool. Oh, this is a short print as well. Man. Doing it to this too. There you go. Nice hit. Wizards, Mr. Salvier. Great pull from retail. Yes, absolutely. No NT. No, we don't. It's the high. We just don't have a high-end basketball crowd, unfortunately. Never really have. We can do a little bit of high-end football. We filled the 1 NT case, but even that was really tough. We have more of a collector style audience here, much less of a gambler style audience. But we've tried, and every time we've tried high-end basketball, like I think last year we tried a case of Noir, case of Immaculate, just nothing. So we just don't even try. And it's like over 12 grand a case too. So it's pretty tough. Pretty tough product for kind of a weaker rookie class and lack of autos. The only thing we have 1 loose box. I don't have any cases left. I sold the cases, but we have 1 loose box, and we could try kind of a high-end pick your team with like maybe a box of MT plus some Prizm or something. But even then, it's tough. We will do Tops. We'll do Tops basketball for sure. High-end Tops basketball. Chrome is going to be expensive. Coming out. I think it comes out in October. Should hit early October. Be the first thing that releases when they get the license, and then they're going to have NBA Collector Day at the end of October, which is pretty cool. And we'll do we'll do pretty much all the Tops releases because I think they're going to be good. When you get the high-end stuff, if they're going to do Royalty or Motif or even licensed Tops 3, you know what I mean? They're going to be good sets. And they shouldn't be crazy expensive. At least I hope not. And you also have all the autos. I mean, LeBron autos, licensed LeBron autos in high-end basketball again. Amazing. It's going to be good stuff. Plus, Wemby. They do really good getting, like Jason Kidd and Vince Carter and all these vets, things like that. So they're just going to be good products overall. On card, too. AJ Johnson, nice color match Bucks. But Panini doesn't do a ton of on card. So I think that's another thing that's going to set Tops apart. Tons of on card stuff. Chrome should be on card. Hopefully the Jason Tatum that they spoiled is on card. So Anthony Davis dominance green. Ooh, that's a Spurs. Come on, Castle or Wemby. Oh man, what is this though? That's nasty. It's out of 275. That's sick. Is this retail exclusive too? I've never seen this. It's like white laser. That is an absolutely gorgeous card. Numbered to 275 though. Nice hit, Spurs. Dustman. That must be exclusive to retail. We didn't rip a lot of Prizm anyway, so I like Prizm hobbies. Shireman. Green Matherin Pacers. Jalen Tyson Emergent Silver. Save your money and buy more Joakim Noah? Bro, that's like, that's ancient. You a big Joakim Noah guy? Harrison Barnes, green. Deep Space Tatum, green. Nice one. De'Aaron Fox. Impact, Jared McCain, silver. Nice one, Sixers. Adebayo, green. McCain, Emergent. Denny, Blazers. Silver Maxi Dominance. Suggs. TJ. Bronny Base. And that's box 3. 2 to go. Cooper Flag. Yeah, exactly. I mean, even without Flag, like if you take him completely out and you keep the rest of the rookie class, it's still going to be expensive because it's licensed Topps Chrome. And I think that's going to be like, I think a lot of people are going to come back to collecting because of licensed Topps Chrome basketball. I've been saying that for like years since, you know, it was known eventually they would get the license or whatever. I'm like, as soon as Topps Chrome basketball and football come back, I think we're going to see another bump in the hobby because of old school collectors coming back for Topps Chrome. You know, in the 2010s, you know, 2000s and 2010s, and then they lost the license in what, 2015 time frame, even earlier for basketball. So I think we'll see people come back to collecting just to get Topps Chrome again. And therefore, a bump, just a nice bump in the hobby. Topps Chrome basketball should be big. We should be able to fill a lot of it. But I think at minimum, hobby boxes are going to be like $600. I'm thinking about. Yes, yeah, they showed. There should be some out there somewhere. They showed it at the conference. I wonder if I still have one on my phone. I'll look after this box. Because they kind of showed a couple of them at the bottom. They showed the Tatum. I think it's the same. I think it's the same design as baseball. But the Tatum auto that they teased was on card, so I'm hopeful everything is on card too. Hakeem silver. Reed Shepherd instant impact green. Kobe Buffkin silver. 80 silver instant impact. Ben Simmons. Ricochet base. Green Maxi. Ooh, we got an auto, I think. Global Reach Giannis silver. I haven't seen one of those yet. Brooke Lopez. And I think it's going to be ink. Jalen Wells. Base auto with, looks like he was running out of ink in his pen. I think we'll make the non-licensed rare. What do you mean? Make the non-licensed rare. I don't know. I don't understand that. I do believe Panini is going to continue doing unlicensed as well. but it'll be a lot of, similar to baseball now, a lot of legends. I don't know what the rules are with the Player Association. I don't know that they can use anybody, any current players. Kind of how Topps was able to. They got the somehow through the Players Association, they were pretty much able to use everybody they wanted. Harder to find the big cards. Make the non-licensed harder to find. See, I still don't understand. Harder to find the big cards. You're talking about like unlicensed big cards? Harrison Ingram, green. Jacoby Walter, emergent green. Caleb Martin, green. Reed Shepard, impact. Silver, Daniel Gafford. Grant Williams. Like the Wemby RPAs. I don't think it's gonna. That's all in the past. Devin Vassell. Like it's not gonna change what's already done. The Wemby RPAs are all done, right? You can't get Wemby rookies anymore. Missy, silver. And another one, emergent. Like it's not the Wemby RPAs are already, printed, right? So the supply of those is fixed. So it doesn't make them harder to find than they are now. If that makes sense. So I don't think you're I don't think that does anything. Licensed versus unlicensed. The products are already done, so they're already, however hard to find they are now is it. And they won't be it'll be all licensed now, so. Starting with Cooper Flag, this class. So all the Cooper Flag stuff, yay, licensed. All right, friends, box number 5, last one. Let's see if we can get one more pink Pulsar. Also, for what it's worth, I don't think Wemby RPAs are that rare. I think they made a lot of them and they did it on purpose. Because, especially in 2023-24, they didn't make as many sets. And, they had a lot of Wemby autos to use. So, like in, was it Chrome or Finest? I want to say it was Chrome. There was like a Wemby auto in every case. Something like that. There was one product that had a Wemby auto pretty much every time. I think it was Chrome. So they did it right. They did very, very well on that. And I think you could kind of calculate. There was like 3,000 or 4,000 Wemby autos in the product. All right, last box. Number 5, here we go. Dylan Jones, green emergence. Silver, Anthony. Ant-Man, dominant silver. Shade of sharp green. Vince Carter. Dalton Connect, emergent silver. Green McCollum. Eric Gordon. Joker, Global Reach silver. Green, Jalen Green. Marketing Green. Donovan Clingan Instant Impact Green. Silver, Jordan Carlson. Castle Emergence. Joker on the green. Shade Deep Space. Shingun. Gary Payton. Loved watching him. And that's going to do it with a Mike Conley closing us out. So not a lot of love on our greens and silvers tonight in this mix. Didn't get a lot of rookie action like we hoped for. But a pink pulsar, very rare, very hard to hit. We got one of those Pseudo Mosaic Mega Box cases. Interesting. I've never thought of that. Could look into that. I think we have some. I know we have blasters. Mosaic Megas are good. That's all. I'll have to see if I have any. Here we go. Recap. Silvers, Ant-Man, Dalton Connect, Joker, Missy ×2, Zach Edey, Giannis, Jared McCain. Yes, Optic this coming week. That's going to be huge with downtowns now too. Deron Holmes, Tristan Da Silva. And then greens, we got Reed Shepard, Instant Impact, Jason Tatum, AJ Johnson, Risa Shea, and Dillingham. And then some base, Buzelis, Stephon Castle, and auto, Jalen Wells. Rookie penmanship. On the showcase, Silver Deep Space, Alex Sarr. We got Chris Paul, numbered out of 275, White Laser. Green, Instant Impact, Bronny James Jr., and a nice one, Pink Pulsar /42. Khalil Ware Heat. Very nice hit there for Dustman. Here we go. All right, friends, that's going to do it for our Prizm retail rip. Appreciate everyone hanging out. We'll be live with Finest in just a few minutes. Have yourselves a great rest of your night. We'll see you soon, and take care.